Hey AIESEC, what's up? Welcome everyone to this mini tutorial on how to record an invoice in Wave. Starting from the main page of Wave, we are going to move firstly to settings. Once we are here, we can see that it appears a section of this website called Invoice Customization. Here is where we can change the template of the invoice with 3 models: contemporary, classic and modern. Choose the one that you like the most. You can add also your company logo. In this case we are going to use, of course, the AIESEC logo. We are going to mark display logo as we want to appear this logo in our invoice, and the accent color, which is going to be the one that is mentioned in the AIESEC Blue Book. Once we have all the changes that we want, we are going to go to save these changes. Okay, perfect. And we are going to move on to sales and invoices. This is the main page of invoices. We are going to go to the top corner on our right to create an invoice. Here it appears some different sections inside this page, in total 3 sections. We are going to start from the beginning. Here, the first part, business address and contact details, title, summary and logo. Here is the logo that we already put. Here is the name of the invoice, let's say in this case invoice number 1, 2017. Here we can add a subtitle, let's say for example that is global talent, for example. Here it appears the contact details that we already put in our profile, in this case AIESEC entity LC, and the country is the Netherlands. We can add, we can change our contact details here, like adding the name of our LC or MC, the address, the contact, and so on. Next, moving on, we are going to see the second part of the invoice. This part on the top left is for adding a customer. We can create a new one that if we don't have any, or if it's a previous customer. For example, at the end that is repeating the project with us, we already have their data. In this case, let's create a new customer. Let's say that the name is going to be TN number 2. Here we can put their email, their phone, and their contact. We have the 3 more parts, but for now it's enough with just the name of the customer, and in case that you want the email and so on. We are going to save the details, and here will appear that this invoice is for TN2. Here we will put the number of the invoice. Let's say that in this case it's the invoice number 1 2017. Here we can add the purchase order, shipping order number. In this case we are going to leave this in blank, and here we are going to put the invoice date. Let's say that is today, 12th of February of 2017, and then the payment due. So let's say that is in a week. So we are going to put the 19th of February of 2017. Moving on, we are going to go to the body of the invoice. Here we can see some columns. We can edit them here, such as for example changing the first part, which is an item or a product or services or other. Let's say in this case it's a product, because it's going to be a IGT invoice. Then we have some units, which can be quantity, hours or other. We are going to leave it as a quantity. And then the price, that can be a price, a rate or other, and the amount can be amount or other. So once we have all the changes that we want, we are going to click on save, and those changes are going to be applied. Next on, we are going to move to add an item. we can already have an item created, or we can create a new one. Now we are going to create a new one. So let's say that this item name is going to be IGT, and then a little explanation could be incoming global talent. Our quantity, let's say that this TN wants to open two internships, and at a price of, let's say, 300 euros. In case that we need to pay tax, such as for example the VAT, we can add here the tax. In this case, we are going to put that we need to pay it. Here, the part of total, we can select our currency. In this case, let's going to put euros. So as you can see, the total amount is the quantity multiplied per price. So 300 per 2 is 600, and then is the VAT is calculated. Then we can add another item if we want, and so on. Finally, the subtotal is the total, the addition of the product itself, then the VAT of the last product, and then the total. It's the total amount that is reflected in this column of amount. So it's 600 plus 126 euros. In this case, 726 euros. And in case that our currency is not the one that we are putting in the invoice, here is going to appear the currency conversion. Here we can add some notes, such as for example some reminders, or as long as you can put here as long as you want. And in the footer is going to appear on the bottom of the invoice, and we can just say thank you, or you can put again whatever you want. Before going to save and continue, we are going to see a preview of the invoice. So as you can see, here's the template of the template with the data that we fulfill. So we have here our logo, our name, contact details, invoice number, invoice date. This is for TN2 company. The product is IGT incoming global talent. The quantity is 2, the price, amount. You can see also the subtotal and the VAT, the total, how much that they need to pay, and at the bottom of the invoice we can observe our notes that we added previously. So once we have checked that everything is correct, we move to save and continue. And now this invoice is in a draft mode, so we can, or let's say that we missed something, so we can edit again, or we can approve it. In this case, we are going to approve it. Then we can also send it or not to the TN taker. In case that we want to send it, it's going to be our email account to the email of the business. So let's say that is business123@gmail.com, for example, and then a message with like a short reminder that who we are and why we are sending this invoice. And we can also change the subject. Instead of invoice 1 2017 from AIESEC entity LC, we can just say invoice to business 123. Moreover, we have here some more options, such as for example to send a copy to myself or to attach the invoice as PDF. That is always really nice. And we can see here a preview of the email. So here, as you can see. So continuing, we are going to cancel right now. We are going to skip this time. And now here is once you already obtain the payment, you just need to go to record payment, and then you can move forward to doing your operations and so on. The amount of money, in which payment method did the TN made, through cash, check, credit card, etc. And that's all. Now you are able to create your invoice, and then to also to send it to your TN, take care, or EP. Thank you very much for attending. Bye bye.